All right, good morning everyone. Chris White here. Welcome to the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship and how to play it. This is preseason training day 2. I want to encourage you to stick around because today I'm going to talk to you about the one discipline that extraordinary people do every single day. We'll be back starting in exactly 20 seconds. Okay, welcome gamers to preseason training day 2 inside of the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship and how to play it. My name is Chris White. I am the game master, and my role in the game is mission critical. And that role is to disrupt your thinking in order to empower you to live outside your phone booth so that you can share your extraordinary with the world. Now you may be asking yourself, what the heck does living outside your phone booth have to do with anything? Well, just ask yourself this question. What would have happened had Superman never gotten out of the phone booth? I mean, quite literally, what would have happened? Exactly. Nothing would have happened, and that's why living outside of your phone booth every day is priority number 1. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. Game on. All right, today, gamers, what I want to talk to you about is the one discipline extraordinary people do every day. And to kick things off here, I want to share a thought with you from the great John Wooden himself. John said this. He said, it's what you learn after you know it all that really counts. Okay, so why are the top 1% able to accomplish so much while making it look so easy, while the masses are struggling just to keep up? How would you answer that question? Well, here's what you need to hear me say, my friends. You are uniquely designed to live an adventure in community with other people on mission to create impact and leave a legacy. This is the common thread of humanity. Do you believe this to be true? If that's going to happen for you, then you must develop the discipline of execution. Okay, execution is your biggest challenge, and it's what separates the top 1% from the masses. All right, execution is a skill, and it's a key part of that skill is knowing what to execute on. So today I want to talk to you about the one discipline extraordinary people do every day. And that discipline, my friends, is journaling. Okay, journaling is one of the master keys to riches. Let me give you 3 big benefits journaling will provide to help you create exciting breakthroughs in the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship that you're currently playing. Okay, so big benefit number 1, journaling is a force multiplier in helping you achieve your goals. Okay, your journal is going to capture your dreams, it's going to capture your ambitions, it's going to capture the biggest plans that you have for your life. Okay, so think of your journal like the blueprint that an architect would use to build a skyscraper. Now can you imagine what someone would say if you met with the architect that was building a skyscraper and you asked the architect to see the blueprint? And he said something to you like, oh, blueprint? I don't use blueprints to build my skyscrapers. Could you just imagine your reaction to that? You'd be dumbfounded, right? Well, this is why journaling is so important, okay? And as we talk about journaling over the course of the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship and how to play it over our next 90 days together, I want you to think of your journal like your playbook, okay? So when you write down your goals, here's what you're doing. You are signaling to your brain, you're saying, hey brain, this is important, okay? That signal to your brain is important because it triggers what's called your reticular activating system. Okay, your RAS, it triggers your reticular activating system to start identifying opportunities for you, to help you achieve the plan that you've laid out. It starts helping you identify strategies. It starts helping you identify ideas and connections that will help you achieve the goal. Okay, so here's my point. Don't leave your reticular activating system on the sideline in the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship. Okay, that would be like the New England Patriots keeping Tom Brady in the quarterback position out of the game. Okay, so that's big benefit number 1. Let's talk about big benefit number 2, which is that journaling boosts memory and it boosts comprehension. Okay, so science has shown that there's a unique relationship, right, between the hand and the brain that sparks thoughts and ideas. So I want you to imagine your hand as an idea creator. Okay, the words you put in your journal are words that spark ideas. So imagine sparks flying off the paper when you're writing in your journal. Quite seriously, I'm asking you to imagine this, okay? Ty McGinn of the Utopian Life, he writes this. He writes that the formation of letters causes the mind to compose or to recompose ideas while journaling. Okay, so this is going to strengthen previously covered information. You know, when you're journaling, you're going to be strengthening previously covered information, knowledge, strategies that you've been picking up on, and it's going to force you to engage in what's called cognitive recall. Very, very powerful. Very powerful. So why are ideas so important? You know, we're talking about having a journal and what I'm calling a playbook for the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship and how to play it. And we're going to be writing ideas inside of our journal on a daily basis. The question is, why are ideas so important? And it's because money is always nothing more than just an idea. Okay, that's what money is. And when you really understand that, you'll commit to journaling for the rest of your life. Okay, so that's big benefit number 2. Big benefit number 3 is that journaling strengthens your self-discipline. Okay, so as you can imagine, scheduling journaling time into your day, it's going to take discipline. Okay, discipline is one of the cornerstones of the top 1%. And guess what? Discipline begets discipline. Okay, so think of journaling like a muscle. Okay, the more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes, which simultaneously is making your discipline stronger also. So the power in this self-discipline benefit is that it's an exponential benefit. And now why is that? It's because habits you form in one area of your life, they will create leverage and momentum for habits to form in other areas of your life. And you know, I love what John Maxwell says when he says that you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. Okay, so what do you need to do? Let me give you 2 execution steps to take today inside of your extraordinary game of entrepreneurship. Okay, execution step number 1 is this. I want you to go invest into a journal. Okay, I want you to invest in a journal. And again, I like to refer to this as your playbook for the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship that we are playing together over the next 16 weeks. Okay, so I want you to take a picture of you and your journal, and I want you to post it into the private Extraordinary Game of Entrepreneurship Facebook group. Okay, and I'm going to put a link to that group above this video if you haven't gotten access to that group already. Okay, so that's execution step number 1. Go and get yourself a journal. Okay, execution step number 2. I want you to click the link above this video to get to the specific thread inside of our private Facebook group where you can tell us why you are choosing to play the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship with us during the next 16 weeks. Okay, so those are your 2 execution steps coming out of today. Now, why do you need to do this? Why is it so important? Here's why you need to take journaling. Here's why you need to take having a playbook inside of the extraordinary game of entrepreneurship seriously. And I'm not only talking about journaling, I'm talking about the execution steps that I just gave you. Okay, it's because you, my friend, were uniquely designed to live an adventure. And to do that in community with other people who are on mission to create impact and to leave a legacy. Okay, now the fastest path to your freedom is to get laser focused on developing your execution muscle. And that's exactly what this is all about. The journal is going to empower you on a daily basis to begin to develop the self-discipline of the execution muscle. Okay, very, very important. And never forget, as we wrap things up here, never forget it's what you learn after you know it all that counts. Okay, so today was about learning new information that will quite literally create some big breakthroughs in your business and ultimately set you free. And on that note, my friends, that's all I have for today. Hey, I'm excited to see you right back here tomorrow inside of the Extraordinary Game of Entrepreneurship, where we're going to be going into pre-season training day 3, and I'm going to talk to you more about what that means. My name is Chris White. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to the Extraordinary Game of Entrepreneurship and how to play it. And remember, gamers, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So get out of your phone booth and go share your extraordinary with the world.